Hey YouTube, hey Bold and the Beautiful fans, was that a devious smile on Hope's face at the end of yesterday's episode? Was that smile meant to keep us guessing about Hope's true intentions? Let's get into it. So we saw yesterday Brooke urge Hope that she needs to support Thomas and Paris's engagement, okay? And Brooke was basically telling Hope that she's running away from her feelings for Finn. Brooke knows that Hope has feelings for Finn, and so does Sheila, by the way, and Deacon knows that too. So Brooke is basically trying to urge Hope that she needs to accept that Thomas and Paris are going to get married, okay? And is basically telling Hope that she has to look for another guy, right? That her perfect man is out there, and it's not going to be Finn, it can't be Finn, and it's not going to be Thomas. And Brooke points out that the destiny relationship that she has with Ridge is not what Hope and Thomas are destined for. So I guess there's no destiny for Hope and Thomas for Thope, but you never know what could happen there. But it seems like the show now is steering us away from Thomas and Hope a little bit, and maybe pushing us more towards Hope and Finn, okay? That devious smile on Hope's face suggests that maybe she might make a play for Steffy's husband, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. We know that Hope has been fantasizing about Finn. We know that there's going to be more scenes together with Hope and Finn, so we'll have to see what happens there. But Brooke is basically telling Hope that she's running away from her feelings, okay? She has feelings for Finn, but she's trying to run away from them, ignore them, and that's why she wants to reunite with Thomas, okay? But we know that Thomas and Hope had something real there, but Hope isn't willing to commit to marriage with Thomas. Thomas wants to be married. He wants to move forward. And now it looks like Thomas, Paris, and Douglas are heading back to Europe. And we saw that in yesterday's episode too. Thomas telling that to Ridge and Eric, and also telling that to Hope. And Hope apologized to Thomas, saying that she didn't handle the engagement well, and the sudden news about all that. It's all so sudden. And Hope and Thomas had this, conversation where they kind of came together and connected there for a minute there too. And Thomas is basically telling Hope that, there's going to be guys, suitors that want to be with her, and that to pick the right guy, right? So Thomas is telling Hope now to pick the right guy, okay? And the right guy, is not Finn, because of course he's devoted to Steffy. He's married to her. We saw the other day, Finn basically tells Steffy all of that, pouring his heart out to her, and that he's going to prioritize her, put her first. And with that smile on Hope's face yesterday, though, it might indicate that Hope might just go after Finn. So we'll have to see how that all sorts out. But it looks like Thomas and Paris and Douglas are going to be in Europe and France now. And so they might be off screen. So we might have a little bit of a stop to the Thomas and Hope story for now. Of course, the engagement with Thomas and Paris is still on, and maybe they come back later for the wedding at Eric's. We'll have to see how that all plays out. Thomas is telling Hope to pick the right guy. Brooke, of course, is telling Hope that she can't pursue Finn, that guy, that perfect man, can't be Finn. And of course, Hope says that she's not a homewrecker, okay? But that devious smile on Hope's face, I don't know. It's kind of suggesting to me that Hope might just go after Steffy's husband. So we'll see if that happens. Also, when Thomas told Hope that he would never take Douglas, their son, right, away from her, okay? Of course, Hope is the adoptive mother of Douglas, and Douglas sees her as a mother, but now with Thomas marrying Paris, Paris is going to be the stepmother, so there's kind of a different dynamic there now, and Thomas is telling Hope that he's never going to take Douglas away from Hope, okay? And recall years ago, too, when Thomas, during his obsessive days with Hope, okay, when he was trying to get with Hope, Thomas forged a letter in Caroline's handwriting, right? Which basically said that if anything happened to her, Caroline, she would want Hope to raise her son Douglas, okay? This was during Thomas's manipulative years and his obsession with Hope. And so now you go from that to now this, where Thomas is marrying Paris and he doesn't mind having another mother for Douglas. But all of that obsession of the past, it doesn't look like Thomas is over his obsession with Hope, so that's a good thing. Thomas wants to be married. He feels like Hope won't give him that commitment. But that seems like a lifetime ago now too, doesn't it? Where Thomas was willing to do anything, even forge a letter, right, to have Hope in his life, okay? But Hope is now the one who's holding the cards now. And it looks like Thomas will be off screen, so we'll have to see what happens there. Is Hope now going to pursue Finn? Is she going to aggressively go after Steffy's husband? We'll have to see if that happens. But what do you think? Do you think that smile on Hope's face yesterday indicates that she is going to go after Steffy's husband, go after Finn? Let me know your thoughts. It's going to be really exciting to see what happens. But it does seem now, even though Finn is devoted to Steffy, it does look like Hope, though, might just make a play for Finn. So we'll see if that happens. Stay tuned and don't miss a moment. And hey, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.